Hey folks, Keep the 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. This is Bhramari Brewing, another Asheville brewery. Excuse me. It is their Perfectly Imperfect. It is a, let me see if I can get this correct, Rauchbier. It's a Rauchbier Urbock. It is 6.3% alcohol by volume. Lager, there's no can on date as far as I can tell. But I picked this up a few weeks ago, so it's at least a few weeks old. And yeah, Bhramari has some pretty cool labels as well. Yeah. As well as Dissolver. Dissolver also has some cool. That is 2.5 fingers of a mocha-ish, maybe a little lighter head. Yeah. It's kind of, it's got like a bit of like a frothy head too. But yeah, it's dark brown. Get a little bit of like light through the bottom, so it's definitely brown, but it looks brown. It might not look brown on from where you're sitting, but you can definitely tell by looking at it that it is not super dark, but it is super dark, but it's not. Oh, actually, I get a little bit of light through it. Actually, I wasn't even holding it up to the light. Yeah, it's like that dark brownish, like super dark red color. Yeah, it looks good. Let's see what it smells like. Smoky. Smells smoky. But it's weird because there's like this deeper smokiness that is like ashy kind of ashy. I'll just leave it at ashy. But then there's a sweetness to it that this like Band-Aid-y kind of smokiness comes through on. And it's weird how it's like both things that I'm getting are smoky, but they're like two different kinds of smoky. It smells really cool. Let me see what it tastes like. Or taste what it tastes like. Cheers. This is kind of cool because in the taste, the different smoky kind of things are also different. Up front, there is a sweetness to it. It reminds me of like a raspberry jam or something. But you get that ashy, charcoaly kind of smokiness up front. That sweetness is kind of throughout, but then as the ashy smokiness goes away, you're left with that Band-Aid-y kind of smokiness, which I don't like as much, but I still enjoy. So, well. There's a chip in this glass. Very unprofessional. Yeah. And I'm gonna change what I said about the sweetness being like raspberry jam. It's more of like a darker berry jam, which could include raspberries, like a blackberry raspberry berry jam, mixed berry jam, something like that. It's kind of dark, sweet. You know, one of those things. And it's not super bitter either. It's kind of smooth. There's a tiny bit of like you get a little bit of that crispy thing on the swallow, but other than that, it's not even that. It's not even that big. It was really good. It's not my favorite. I think this might be the most interesting smoke beer I've had, because it gives me both smokinesses. Is that the smoky things? Gives me both kind of smoky characters separately, but in the same beer, which is super cool and interesting. And it's giving me burpees. Yeah. There is also I was just getting a little bit of like a kind of woodiness. Kind of woody, I think, well, it's coming from the smoked malt, definitely. But there's like a woody character. There is, without being dry, but I was just getting something. Oh God, I'm blanking. Maybe it's less wood and more bready. It's like a bready, maybe a little nutty too. I could definitely describe that as nutty. Yeah. And what threw me off was the specific like taste that I got in that one sip, because it tasted like something that I was not expecting to taste. It was like it was giving me like a little bit of like dark mild or like Schwarzbier kind of thing. I know dark mild and Schwarzbier are two different things. It was something like that. But anyway, this is good. This was a really cool brewery to visit. They had a lot of cool beers on yeah. So I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves and taking care of each other. You can like this video if you would like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.